it seems like everyone around me is just chasing money and chasing this future where they can have a good amount of wealth and some sort of fancy house or whatever, trying to be the finance bro, entrepreneur, make all the money they can, which, I can respect that. And I think that's a good goal in mind if you're not taking it too far. But it seems like it is becoming that far, and the only thing people really care about is money and finance. And I understand that because you need money to do things. You need money to buy clothes, feed yourself, your future family, not die essentially, and have a roof over your head. But that never really has interested me that much. Like, I don't really want to be the person with a ton of money or, the most financially sound person. Obviously, I want to provide for myself and I want to be wealthy enough to where maybe I could have a family one day. But I would be fine, just kind of living on my own and having a roof over my head and just the basic needs fulfilled. Because the one major thing I'm yearning for is a purpose, something just to do, something to wake up every day and be excited for it and chase it and care about it. Whether that's, helping people or whatever, to be honest. I don't really know what it is at this point. I'm still very young, but I just want something that will keep me waking up in the morning, keep me not satisfied, but almost fulfilled, and this yearning desire for something. Because the thing is, when you chase money, you're kind of putting your actual passions and the thing you care about out of the way. I mean, I doubt that every single person wants to be finance bro, stock portfolio, day trader. Like, the only reason they want to do that is so that they can do things when they're older, go on nice vacations, and everything, like I mentioned before, just have wealth and be able to travel the world and things like that. But I feel like that can only fulfill you for so long, right? I feel like having all that money, you might just kind of get bored, and your kids might kind of get bored of, constantly having, these nice things, and they're not used to growing up without that and working hard for stuff. And I totally think it's necessary to provide for your kids. I'm not saying that. I just think it's good for people to grow up with kind of less so they can work for things. I just think when you have a ton of money, you're kind of put in this spot where it gets boring and nothing really excites you. And you have everything, you have the fancy car or whatever, but that's only going to be there. Like, that's only going to make you happy for so long. Unless that genuinely makes you happy. The nice car, the family, the beautiful wife or husband. Unless that truly makes you happy. But I've seen multiple scenarios where these people with mass amounts of wealth are unhappy. They feel like they spent their whole life just chasing the money, and now that they have it, it's like, what's there to do? And that's kind of what I'm scared of. I don't want to just chase money and then one day just feel like nothing matters and I have nothing left to do. Like, I want to wake up and build something. I want to change people's lives. Like, I just want to do something that makes this planet somehow better. I'm done with the whole financial thing and things like that. It doesn't reach out at me. It doesn't grab out at me. If there was just something that I could do that could keep me occupied and make me feel like I'm really making a difference, and someone is more motivated and more encouraged by me, or I built this amazing thing, whatever that is. I just don't think wealth can really solve that kind of hole in my heart. I don't think it can really solve what I'm looking for. I feel like it's just kind of disturbing anything that I would actually genuinely care about. Because all these finance people, it just seems so fake. It seems so unauthentic and inauthentic. I don't care about the BMWs or the yachts, or it doesn't do anything for me. It would be cool, don't get me freaking wrong, like it would be sick. But that's not what's gonna make me feel like I'm fulfilling an overarching purpose. It doesn't make me feel like I want to continue to do things and pursue something meaningful. It feels like I would just get kind of stuck. And what happens if I chase that money and then I fail? Now I'm just kind of in this spot where everything sucks. I don't have the car or anything. I'm just some corporate level worker that so many people fall into, because that's kind of the path that's really given to people. You go to school, you get that corporate job, you make maybe 80 to 90,000 a year, and now that's considered lucky with the current job market. I don't want to be that. I think that's, in my opinion, it would be a waste of my life, and it would be a waste of my time. And I wouldn't want to be that parent that's kind of stuck in this job and doesn't care about my kids, doesn't have time for my kids. And I come home and I'm angry and I drink beer just to numb any sort of pain that I felt during the workday, and then I have to go wake up again that morning. And it just sucks. Because I feel like that's a path I'm going down and I'm kind of stuck in. And there's no real way out. I just wish I could do something bigger than that. I wish I could fulfill something that I really care about, and that would make other people happy. It just seems like this world is so money driven, and now with the current financial situation, you can't really do anything. And chasing your passion is seen as rebellious. Chasing the things that puts your heart on fire is seen as crazy, and it's put down because you're most likely not going to make a lot of money by doing that. But the thing is, I don't really care about that, you know? It's not really about the money. It's about making a difference. And at the end of the day, the money and everything is just going to disappear. Like, I would have rather somehow affected something, make someone's life easier some way, than have a ton of money and sit on my pot of gold and laugh at people driving my M4 BMW comp. Like, and I don't get it. I don't get it. Everything's just materialistic, and people compare themselves based off of wealth and things like that. I think it's so dumb. I never understood it. I just hope that one day maybe I can make a difference, and maybe the things I'm doing will affect people, or, you know, change someone or something, and change this planet in some sort of way while I'm here for such a limited amount of time. Like, we're here for such a short amount of time, so I'm gonna sit here and try to chase this little piece of paper so I can be happy for a short amount of time, and then everything in my life gets boring eventually because I can do anything I want whenever I want, and then there's no real goal except, like, bring my kids up, and then my kids will probably accumulate wealth, and then they're gonna get bored. Like, I don't know. Maybe I seem crazy, and maybe this idea is, like, outlandish, but I just wish I had a real purpose rather than money. I just wish I could do something real and authentic rather than be this rich bozo millionaire. And again, I don't think there's anything wrong with chasing money. I just think me personally, it wouldn't be valuable. I would feel almost like my life is worthless if if I'm just, being that kind of greedy person or whatever. Those are just kind of my thoughts in what I've been kind of thinking for the past couple months. I don't know what other people think, and if other people just think money will satisfy them and like that's their goal. I don't know if people would rather have a purpose. I don't really know. So yeah, those are just my thoughts, and I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, whatever time you're watching this, and goodbye.